A/B testing with Google Play. One of the core and vital ASO actions you can perform is working consistently with the Google Play A/B testing to optimize your App Store page to its full potential. With the Google Play Store listing A/B tests, you can test your App Store listing graphical assets, feature graphic, icon, screenshots, and the video. Notice that the new Google Play app does not display the feature graphic at the top of the page. Now it will be displayed as the thumbnail of the app video element. This means that users will view the feature graphics as your app's video thumbnail only if you have a video link in the store listing. Otherwise, they won't see it. If you look at an app page with a video, you will see that the feature graphic still has a prominent place, which takes a lot of the page space, therefore optimizing it can have significant conversion results. You will notice you have two experiment types: a default graphics experiment option or a localized one. If you perform a default graphics experiment, it will be presented in your default language, which is usually English, and in all the countries in which the tested element is not localized. For instance, if you localized your screenshots for Spanish in Spain, Spanish speakers in Spain won't participate in the default graphics experiment. And this is why you have the localized experiments. If your app doesn't get many downloads, it is recommended to use the default graphics so that you will get enough traffic to be able to complete the A/B testing in a decent time. Google needs at least 1,000 users downloading your app to determine the test result. The opposite scenario of plenty of downloads applies to the English localization. For example, if you are getting thousands of downloads from the US every month, it is recommended to conduct a specific US localized experiment instead of the default graphics one, even though your default language is English. That way you can extra optimize the testing to the very lucrative US market while disregarding other countries. For instance, the default graphics experiment might be conducted on 1,000 Americans, 1,000 people from India, and 1,000 people from Spain. If both Indians and Spanish people determine that the A/B testing result is amazing, yet the Americans think it is just okay, you won't know it, and you will apply the results to all of the default graphics languages. Before you even localize a screenshot, for instance, by adding a relevant language translation to a screenshot caption, you can simply A/B test it. Some of the tests might show you people in the specific foreign country prefer to see it in English, and it makes them download the app even more than their local language. You might be surprised. As I mentioned in the graphics video, the graphics have a tremendous impact on the user's decision making whether to click on your app in the search result or continue with the download. Producing high-quality app icon screenshots and app video are crucial and must be taken seriously straight from the launch of the app in beta, continuing into constantly running tests even on the things that look minor for you. I would say the icon is the most important element, then the screenshots, then the video. As you can see, you can conduct one A/B test at a time in a specific language. This is how A/B testing should be conducted. You only change one factor and you see how it affects the conversion rate. The same goes when you have a great screenshot which you want to make better. You can try and change the design a bit, or the UI which is presented, maybe change the message, but not everything at once. Try one element at a time, test it, wait for the results, then decide if to apply it, and then move on to the next test. Then now you cannot conduct App Store A/B testing in the Apple App Store. Therefore, we simply apply the Google Play test results to the Apple App Store listing of the same app regarding the graphical assets A/B testing. It is worth mentioning, though, that Apple did announce it is planning to have A/B testing in their App Store, so do keep yourself updated. If this happens, the recommendation, of course, will be to conduct testing on both platforms and not applying test conclusions from Google Play test results if you can conduct them on the Apple App Store and then apply them. Since Apple users are different in some ways, and of course just the mere fact that they have an iPhone makes them different to some extent.